Hello everyone, my name is Ayushi Yadav from TYBSc Zoology and my roll number is 603. Today I am going to talk about the contraception in a natural way. If we talk about the contraception, it is something that prevention of conception by preventing fertilization. Basically, it doesn't let the fertilization of sperm and ovum. It's different from birth control as it includes method to prevent birth after fertilization. Why is the contraception is important? Because increasing population puts a lot of stress on resources. Secondly, it doesn't affect humans only but also the other organisms which are residing or which are living on the earth. India ranks in world population on second number. India holds 17% of the total world's population. Advances in human technology enable humans to intervene in their own reproduction. If we talk about the contraception, there are two major ways of contraception as follows. First one is natural method. In natural method, we have several methods such as abstinence, coitus interruptus, etc. In artificial method, we have barrier method, hormonal method, etc. But today I am going to talk about the natural methods. In natural method, first one is abstinence. Basically, in abstinence, it involves avoiding sexual intercourse in the couple. It may be periodic or it can be complete. It can be observed during fertile period when chances of fertilization is very high. 100% abstinence is no risk of pregnancy. One can choose to be abstinence whenever she wishes, as they wish. Our second method is coitus interruptus. Its another method name is withdrawal method. Penis is pulled out of vagina before ejaculation in this method. It requires lots and lots of self-control. It isn't 100% foolproof, doesn't offer protection from sexually transmitted disease. It never offers protection from sexually transmitted disease. During the sexual intercourse, the erect penis is inserted into the vagina where semen is deposited after the ejaculation. This acts as a coitus. Our next method is lactational amenorrhea. In lactational amenorrhea, absence of menstruation in lactating mothers can be seen or can be observed. It's a period of temporary infertility. In lactational amenorrhea, it is failure to menstruate during breastfeeding. Basically, what happens here during breastfeeding, levels of prolactin and oxytocin are very high. This inhibits the release of GnRF and due to which the regular menstrual cycle is unable to start. Females who wish to use this method of contraception follow intensive breastfeeding. And our next method is fertility awareness method. This method needs the female to aware of her menstrual cycle, and different types are as follows. First one we have is rhythm method. Basically, in rhythm method, what happens, it is also called a calendar method. It involves calculation of days of menstrual cycle. Ovulation takes place on the 14th day of the cycle and ovum remains viable for 3 days. Thus, by avoiding the sexual intercourse between 10th to 20th day of monthly cycle, conception can be avoided. Second method is temperature method. Basically, in temperature method, temperature of women's body increases sharply after the ovulation. So, by observing this, abstinence can be practiced. But it's very important for the female to be aware of her menstrual cycle for observing these changes in her body. Third one is Billings method. In Billings method, basically what happens, cervical mucus is usually thick and creamy, but during ovulation it becomes thin and slippery. By observing this, abstinence can be practiced, and it is also called as cervical mucus methods. And from this, I've ended with my explanation. Thank you. Thanks for watching me.